music. I'm telling you,
New royalty-free music.
it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Not getting in trouble with people.
Yep.
Something new.
Yep.
It's wonderful. Hi, everybody. This is Mikey. Welcome to the Sicilian Corner. And like I said last week, which was our first week back, it's like I never left.
Oh, really? Right back into the groove?
I mean, Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean, my car backs into the parking space like it just by itself.
I left the front spot for you today.
I saw that.
Yep.
I saw that.
Yep.
But I pulled down the back because
Okay.
I figured if we had other people coming in that have a problem walking, I'd make it more convenient for them because I'm good like that.
Okay.
Unlike some other people I know that want to park right next to the door.
That beautiful car. I used to like seeing the Caddy, but now I like seeing this car. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, it took me about 8 months to learn what everything is. I mean, cheapest creepers. You know, these cars, they're like computers. I mean, the thing has got a mind of its own. This artificial intelligence they keep talking about scares the living bejeebus out of me. I mean, people on the road today, they're nuts. They're crazy. I see things on the highway now I never thought possible.
So you don't strike me. Would you be a self-driving type of? Would you ever buy a self-driving type of car, a Tesla or something?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
No.
I don't.
Thank God I'm old enough that I probably will not see that. You can't wait, right?
Oh no. I would never in a million years.
Because you're a Jeep person. You want to feel the road.
I can't. I work with computers too much. I don't trust them. Don't trust them.
There's 3 cities now that have self-driving taxis. I wouldn't get in one of those freaking things. If I was in New York City, you think I'm going to hail?
No. For a self-driving taxi?
Yeah.
No.
As
bad as the drivers are, no.
You'd end up in Cleveland.
Yeah.
And that would be a hell of a bill, right?
Yep.
Hey, listen, this is special because we're going back again in time to one of our favorite sponsors. Of course, all of them are our favorite, right, Lou?
Oh God,
we don't show favoritism.
No, but I love this place.
Yeah, I know.
These places.
She lights up the room.
Yep.
You know, and that's Kathy Aiello. Kathy,
hello.
Welcome back to the Sicilian Corner.
Here we are.
Yeah, side by side.
Here.
And guess what, Lou? She was here before me. What is going on? This world is upside down.
It is shocking, actually.
Why usually late?
I did
always.
Oh, okay.
I did watch him back into that space, though.
How about the car, though? Huh? Isn't it gorgeous?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's the Blue Lady is what I call it.
Oh, it's got a nickname. I like it.
And I've never had a car that has got more comments than the Blue Lady, and she just loves it. She purrs. I was in the. We were up in the Berkshires a couple of weeks ago, and you know, a lot of hills, a lot of valleys, Lou, and you're all over the place. And that car just wanted to run like freaking crazy. And you look up and you see the speed limit. You know, the Mohawk Trail, a lot of curves. You know, 35. How can you go 30? How can you go 35 miles an hour? It's next to impossible. You know, oh, here comes Lou. He's going to make an adjustment.
You moved on me, Mike.
No.
Ooh.
Oh, look at you corrected that right away. You know, this is why he's the producer.
Ah.
Yeah.
And you're the talker.
Well, I can't talk now. The sidekick in crime, Tom, never really gave me much of a chance. And I would call him on it after a show. Are you crazy? You talked as much as you got to watch the show. Come on, will you? I never had to bring a bottle of water when I was on with him. No, never happened.
Jim Fazio is saying hi, and Jim's doing live broadcasts now. So we got to get him on.
Jimmy Fazio.
He's doing his own live thing now.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
I heard that. Do you know what he's on exactly?
Oh, no, just on his Facebook page. He's just
on his Facebook page. Okay.
He's just doing some live stuff. So.
You know, we're going to get Jim in.
Yeah, we got to get Jim in.
He went to broadcasting school. I don't know if you're aware of that.
I did not know that. Did he?
Yeah.
Really? Connecticut?
Why are you laughing?
No, it's just...
You know, because he used to smoke 4 packs of Camel a day. He's got that growl. He's got that deep voice. And speaking of that, right? Just to change gears quickly.
Yeah.
I go to a foot doctor in Salem, New Hampshire.
Oh, here we go.
Because I can't, with my back fused, I cannot bend, Kathy. I can't bend to cut my toenails. So
Wow.
I go to the podiatrist, and he does a nice job, rounds them all off, makes them look pretty, the whole 9 yards.
Really, we need this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yesterday, I had to change an appointment. So I called. I said, "You have anything today?" And somebody answers the phone and says, "Hi, this is Yvonne." Now, Yvonne had this really deep voice. I thought I was talking to a man.
Okay.
I really did.
Nice.
Well, when I went in there a couple of hours later, Yvonne is not a male, but a female. But she has this voice. She'd be awesome on the radio.
Yep.
It's just natural to her. But I felt I was embarrassed because I kept on saying, "I really appreciate it, man." For helping me out, But Jesus, boy, I would never in a million years guess that she was a lady. Never. I mean, and I told her that. She says, "I get that all the time."
Yeah.
I thought her name was Bruno, for God's sakes, the way it went. Kathy.
Wait a
Kathy.
second. Jim's on the phone. Jim wants.
Oh,
'cause we were
Jim's gonna
talking
say
about
hello?
him. Hi, Jim.
Jimmy,
Hello.
my son.
Yes, I heard you talking about me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to get you on with Lou and I.
You're a
and,
media star now. You're out doing your own lives on your Facebook page. Yeah.
Yeah, usually around 9 o'clock every morning I go on and just say what's on my mind.
Uh-oh.
So I just do that every morning. That's all.
Jimmy, what can we help you out with this morning besides saying hello and trying to promote your own little show? Well, what else? What else can we
I
do
want
for
to
you?
tell you that I eat at that restaurant, and it's fantastic food.
Seaglass or Capri or Surfside?
The Seaglass.
Oh, yeah.
I love
Yeah.
Seaglass.
What a view, huh, Jim?
It's an incredible view, and the food is incredible also. So
I've been getting the salmon when I go. And
I love the salmon.
oh,
Love
my.
it.
Kathy, that is awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, it tastes like steak.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's not a fishy taste. It's
No.
really good.
no.
I agree. But, between the food and between the drinks, I order the Seaglass,
Oh, the signature.
the signature,
with the
the
rock
one with the
candy?
blue.
Oh, the aqua one with the rock candy or the one with the blueberries?
No, the rock candy.
Ah,
But
Yeah.
boy,
Oh, the rock.
you're sitting there
Yeah.
and the waves are coming in and you're sipping. It goes down so smooth. It's dangerous.
Have you been there at a time when they hit in the windows?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, that's great.
It wasn't too long ago.
Yeah.
And I kept on, I was with my brother, Bob, and Barbara. And I says, the next time this wave hits this window, I'm not going to flinch. Oh, that worked out well. Not at all.
I know.
Not-
Jim, thanks for the phone call. And thanks for the hi.
Hey,
You're welcome, guys. Welcome back. It's great.
I noticed we have Andy Parisi with us. Andy, how are you, my friend? Andy's quite a gardener. I know we keep meeting, talking about Roger and Peter, and Andy's no slouch either. He can let things grow in the ground.
Nice.
Kathy, you and I make fun of
Yes.
you all the time because I don't know a woman that works more hours a week than you do. You're the director of Atlantic Hospitality, right?
yes.
You have 6 different properties, more or less. And what are they?
So we have Seaglass, our flagship restaurant.
Signature restaurant, yeah.
And in the same building as Seaglass, we have Blue Ocean Event Center where we do weddings, corporate events.
Do you do many
social
weddings?
occasions. Oh, yeah.
Geez, I would
Yeah.
think with that kind of a view, that
Oh,
place
yeah.
would be.
And not only, you can actually do your ceremony outside on the beach, come upstairs, have your cocktail and your reception with that panoramic view of the Atlantic Ocean. It's beautiful.
Do you mind if I tell you a story?
Uh-oh.
You mentioned about a wedding. We're in Cancun, and there's a couple from India that are going to get married on the beach. So the guys are setting up, Lou, and they put out these platforms so you could walk out. You didn't have to walk in the sand. They had this beautiful hut up. And I'm in the water, and I look, and there's a lot of commotion going on. And there's a horse.
Oh, yeah. That's traditional.
Oh, you know about this?
Yes.
You're really weird. You know that?
Thank you.
So
Nice.
to our listeners,
Yep.
there's this horse, and he's got all kinds of feathers sticking out of him. He's got a thing on his head. And this guy who's the groom, well, what they did was they carried the groom on their shoulders and brought him to the horse. Now, there's probably a distance, maybe 100 yards, okay? They put him up on the horse, and they start running alongside the horse, and they're singing and chanting and everything else. Now, here comes the bride and her mother. No fanfare, no friends, no nothing. And she's walking on that boardwalk, and she walks into the shell that they had created to have the wedding in case it was going to rain. This guy, the bride, the groom, pulls up in front of this shed that they put up, this building that they put up, and they grab him again, and they put him on their shoulders because they don't want his feet to get dirty in the sand, and they carry him. Here's the poor bride. She's sloshing through all kinds of stuff to get there. All the attention was on the guy. I think that's a great tradition. Don't you?
I think you should pass that on to
And-
the.
And what do you think they give as gifts, Lou, to a bride and groom when they get married? What do you think is the number
Well, I
one?
don't know.
Any idea, Kath?
In the Indian tradition,
Yeah.
I don't know.
They give, and they're the biggest buyers of gold in the world.
Oh,
You would like that.
I would. I would. I think that's pretty cool. Especially when it was $37 an ounce, and now it's $1,868. I mean, that's not a bad flip, you know. But
Yeah.
I just thought that I love tradition. I love Italian traditions. I love Irish traditions. I don't care, you know. Just stand behind your nationality. That's all I ask. And this is something that, to me, it was out of the norm because everything is usually the bride.
Yep.
The bride. Here,
no.
reverse.
Yep.
The other way around. But anyway, it was interesting to see how many people can in that event center. It's the Seaglass. How many people in a wedding can you fit there?
So, Blue Ocean Event Center, there's several spaces, and the largest space we can do several hundred.
Oh, you can combine. Okay, make it bigger,
well,
make
our
it smaller.
ballroom upstairs, Grandview Hall, really, we can.
You
do
know, I
seated
haven't been up
events
there.
for 400 plus people.
Oh, wow.
So a lot of times, we sell a package that is really you're buying the entire second floor, which is the panoramic package. You can have
You
your
see the Isle of
ceremony in
Shoals?
one room. You can have your cocktail hour, Blue Sky Lounge,
Oh,
and Atlantic
nice.
Ballroom, and then you have your reception in Grandview Hall, and you own the floor for the evening. It's wonderful experience, really.
Wow. Hey, that's cool.
Yeah.
And during the daytime, you can see the Isle of Shoals, right?
Oh yeah, you
And the
can
Isle of
see-
Plum.
Some days you can see
the
the
what?
Isles
And the
of
Isle of
Shoals
Plum.
and Plum Island, as well as all the way down to Cape Ann, the point at Cape Ann.
He lives in the island now. This is what created all this change with him.
Yep.
All right. Cutting the hair, getting rid of the facial, some of the facial.
Yep.
I mean,
I have the second cheapest house on Plum Island.
you know something? It's yours.
Yeah, that's all right.
And that's the way you're going to look
I
at
just
it.
don't want people to be impressed that I live on Plum Island.
You impress me.
Yeah.
I see that Plum Island zip code. I say, I know this. I know this guy. I know this guy. All right. So let's get back to Seaglass. The chef is who?
Yeah. Well, we have we have Chef Hector and Lucas that have been with us for quite some time now.
Yeah.
We've got a great line of guys. I mean, they've been there literally with us almost the entire time that we've been open. But
What was that? 209? When did you guys
we opened in July 1, 2009. So we're
Wow.
coming up upon our anniversary. Yeah.
You know, I loved, and Louis was part of it. We'd go to Seaglass, and I believe right next to Seaglass, where the stage was, and we would broadcast a show from Salisbury
Oh,
Beach
yeah.
Center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How come we don't do that anymore?
I don't know. You haven't asked.
I mean, you
lately.
send me an invitation like in January. I don't want to be there in January. I want to be there now.
Yeah, you can come down one day. There's a lot of excitement happening
Boy,
and building for this summer
Tell me.
outdoors.
Yeah, I'm sure
to
I'll listen.
digress for a minute, but let me tell you, if you haven't been to Salisbury Beach lately, just come take a drive down some night. The Carousel building is absolutely stunning.
Mhm.
The finishing touches are being put on the
Okay.
carousel.
I was just going to ask you.
There are all these, all the final little lights that light up the.
It's open though. You can go.
No, it is
Oh.
not open
I
yet.
said, well, I drove by there the other day and they said it was open. So they're just opening on the weekend? So
No, it's not open.
Oh,
It
okay.
has to go through its state inspection.
Oh, okay.
So it's the finishing touches are being put on for the final state inspection.
Okay.
So we're hoping within the next few weeks that it will be open, but
Looks
make
gorgeous.
sure
Yeah.
you go to the Salisbury Beach Carousel website and stay up to date on when she will be open for the
Mhm.
season, because it's breathtaking.
It really is, huh?
It's just really a special time
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
I know, I've only been there for 16 years, and I know there's so many people that have so much history at Salisbury Beach. They grew up there, they spent their summers there, and it became a very different Salisbury Beach, and it is in the midst of a rebirth right
Oh,
now
absolutely.
that
And
is just wonderful to see happening.
and all kidding aside, I like to give compliments where compliments are due, and I think the Atlantic Hospitality Group, with all your businesses, was a cornerstone that people are building up
Oh,
and,
God, yeah.
and around it.
It's foundation for everything that happened. down
Yeah,
there.
I really do. I mean, there's been some really influential families in Salisbury.
Mhm.
You look at the Deans, you look at the Mulcays. Now we have the Capalupos, and it's incredible what is going on. I grew up in Lawrence, and Salisbury Beach used to be was called Lawrence Riviera because
Yes.
everybody would go and rent a house, no matter what you had. I mean, you could be working in a shoe shop, but everybody had cottages that were
Yeah.
up for sale, and everybody would go and spend 2 weeks at the Riviera at Salisbury.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just, and it would be aunts, uncles. You had 3 or 4 families, Lou, all in a close proximity to everybody.
Yeah.
And to me, I got the most fantastic memories,
Yeah.
especially underneath the frolics. I can't
I'm
get,
sure you do.
there's nothing worse than sand fleas. There's nothing worse.
Okay. Details we didn't need.
Hey, you know
Yep.
something? We're going to take a break.
All right.
Do you mind? And then
Yeah.
we come back. I'm going to let you loose. I don't have to say 2 words. You can just go on and carry on, and we'll have fun with it.
All
Listen,
right.
listen to what our sponsors have to say. We're going to be right back, Lou.
Ciao, this is Esther of You, Me, and Sicily. I want to talk to you about Tommy Amin and the great staff at Butcher Boy Market. Families, foodies, and home chefs come together at Butcher Boy to talk good food and create traditions. They offer the best in quality cuts of beef, pork, lamb, poultry, and restaurant-style steaks and chops. Produce? All of their produce is hand-selected to complement any meal or even to make it your main course. Their deli serves fresh roast beef, turkey, and beautiful imported Italian cold cuts, cheeses, and antipasto. And don't forget the Butcher Boy Bakery, featuring sweet delectables from all over the state, as well as their very own bakery. That's Butcher Boy, where the secret to a great steak is, of course, the steak. Located at 1077 Osgood Street in North Andover, Massachusetts, in the Butcher Boy Plaza. Ciao!
Today, Lawrence General Hospital has affiliations with leading Boston academic medical centers. Top specialists from Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center and Floating Hospital for Children at Tufts Medical Center work with our local doctors to bring world-class care close to home. Today, amazing partnerships are happening at Lawrence General Hospital. To learn more, visit lawrencegeneral.org/today.
Italian artisan cuisine combines simple, fresh ingredients with time-honored preparation to create an incredible culinary experience. At Tuscan Kitchen, located in Salem's historic Depot District, talented chefs prepare everything in-house from scratch for all to see. Guests enjoy their meal literally in our kitchen as food is prepared right in front of you. Wood ovens burn from morning till night, roasting vegetables, baking bread, and firing delightful thin-crust pizzas. Prime steaks are seared on a wood grill. A rotisserie slowly roasts marinated whole chickens and lamb, while a pasta maker creates fresh fettuccine. More than just artisan cuisine, Tuscan Kitchen features the wine bar, live entertainment, weekly wine tastings, and elegant private dining and event space. Call 603-952-4875 or visit TuscanKitchen.com to make a reservation and learn more about the culinary adventure that awaits. In Italy, cooking is an art form. Tuscan Kitchen. Experience artisan Italian.
Orthopedics Northeast and Essex Orthopedics have joined forces as Mobility Bone and Joint Institute to bring improved access and outstanding medical care. While our name has changed, our dedication to exceptional care remains the same as it has for the past 30 years. Same location, 16 Pelham Road, Salem, New Hampshire.
This is Cindy,
and Mike Kunstler,
owners and operators of Four Oaks Country Club and Grazie Italian Restaurant in Drake, Massachusetts.
Grazie Italian Restaurant is the hidden gem of the Merrimack Valley.
Why is that?
We have an incredible chef, Oscar Figueroa.
In the words of local famous chef and restaurant owner Lydia Shire,
Oscar thrives on hard work.
He is capable and gifted.
No one makes better food. Scallops seared to perfection.
House-made ravioli with farm-fresh local corn.
And buttery tender lazy man's lobster, just to name a few.
You have to come experience Grazie Italian Restaurant for yourself.
Grazie Italian Restaurant, located at Four Oaks Country Club, 80 Meadow Creek Drive in Drake, Massachusetts. Hope to see you soon.
And we're back. Kathy
No, it is
Aiello is our in-studio guest, and we're talking about everything that goes on at Salisbury Beach, and you're going to get an earful because I'll tell you, there's so much happening. It's unbelievable. But Kathy, I believe we have Robert that would like to say a few words to you. Robert, are you with me?
Yes, I am. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great.
You'd like to say something about Seaglass or Capri or?
Hi, Kathy. I want to tell you how much I enjoy the Seaglass restaurant. Whenever I have company that live away from the coastline, I always bring them there. And the minute they walk in and walking toward the table, they say they feel like they're in an ocean liner.
Yes.
Dining room.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yes.
It's built right over the sand. And then if you look to the right, when you're facing the water, you look toward the right, you can see the beach. It's a perfect setting. It really is.
And if you look a little further, you can see Lou Blassie's house.
I'll be waving.
That's great, Robert. Thank you.
Wow. What do you?
I've also enjoyed the other restaurant, the Capri. I've been there in the winter. It's more homey than the Seaglass, and it's a great place to warm you up in the wintertime.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a great little neighborhood. It's got the feel of a cozy trattoria. So we're glad you
more
like
for
it.
locals. You feel like a lot of locals are there.
Yeah.
It's like a hidden gem, really.
Yes,
Yeah.
it really is.
However, Kathy, and I want to mention the staff. I was a busboy in high school. The staff is always wonderful. I know the restaurant business a little bit.
Nice.
And they're very friendly and very informative. So I want to mention it also.
Well, I appreciate the phone call, and thank you for making the Sicilian Corner part of your
I do
food.
have one thing,
Okay.
Kathy, though.
Sure.
I'm not a big fan of macaroni and cheese, but I always liked yours. The macaroni and cheese.
The lobster. The lobster.
Last couple of times you didn't have it in the menu. Is it coming back?
Well, we haven't been featuring it as a main dish, but more as something you can get as a side. And when I tell you a side, it's actually a huge portion. And
okay. I
That's
didn't
good to
know
know.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
As I said, I'm not a big fan of macaroni and cheese, but once the waitress said that you have a special recipe that you won't give out, and that's why it's so good.
They got you.
It's a 4-cheese mac and cheese. That's the key.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Quattro.
Okay, well, very good. Well, enjoy the rest of the show and the weekend.
Thank you for
Thank
calling
you.
in, Bob.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Take
Bye
care.
now.
Well, that was nice to hear from
Yes.
somebody. That's good. Our telephone number here, by the way, is 978-659-0072. If you have something you'd like to ask Kathy, if you have a comment about one of the restaurants or one of the properties, now's your chance to do it. Right?
Great.
Good or bad? Right? We can take it all. So
Sure.
tell us what's going on, girl.
Well, I'm already thinking about what's happening this weekend. With or without Mother Nature's cooperation, we've got a lot happening today alone. We have a couple of weddings this weekend, bridal
Nice.
showers, baby showers,
June. Yeah.
anniversary party. Tonight at Surfside, we have a great band on the deck. And what's great about the deck now is ever since the Capalupos built the hardtop
Yeah.
pavilion on the Surfside deck, it is heated. It has sides that come down. So
the sides do come down.
yes,
Oh.
sides come down. So it will be a fun party out there tonight. But on whether a gorgeous day or even a mystical day, Surfside, you just can't beat it as
Yeah.
a place to go and just sit back, relax, have a great cocktail. Right now we're in our pre-season menu, which is appetizers, sandwiches, but in a couple of weeks we open full time. We'll have more entrees, but
What are the hours right now?
so right now we're open Thursday night through Sunday.
Okay.
And then we're going to be opening full time, which will be Tuesday through Sunday. And we have entertainment every Friday and Saturday.
What's better than sitting out there as the sun is going down
Yep.
and having Bahama Bob singing a song? I mean, really, it doesn't get any better than that.
Well, Bahama Bob,
I know.
unfortunately,
he's
is no
not
longer
with us
with us,
anymore.
but I get
he
the
went up.
image.
He went
Yes.
up there. I was referring to
Yes.
past. I mean, it
Yes.
was a really special.
Yeah.
I mean, it put you right in the mood, beach mood.
So the fish and chips are great. The lobster roll is great. We have a lot of great appetizers. People love the calamari,
So
the
it's
cauliflower.
pub food. Seaglass entrees are big. Here, it's more pub.
Yeah, it's more of a pub style menu, but again, we'll have some entrees this summer. We do feature like steak tips and baked haddock also
Oh.
at Surfside, and some great sandwiches. We have a kids menu. People just love, there is nothing better than sitting out there on a gorgeous summer night, watching that pink sky as the sun sets behind you
with no smoke.
over the ocean.
With no
Yeah,
smoke.
with no smoke.
Oh, no, I'll give you the secret. Go on a fireworks night or go on a moonrise night. Yeah.
So that's, oh my God, yes. And the same thing at Seaglass. We
Yeah.
promote
Oh,
every
no.
month.
Don't
what
tell
the-
them that because I like my seat. So they can go to Surfside and they can watch from there.
We do publish the full moon calendar
Yeah.
every month. So people know it's amazing to watch that ball rise out of the ocean
So quickly.
right in front of you.
Yeah.
It's stunning as could be. So
Wow.
whether it's indoors at Seaglass or outdoors at Surfside, Surfside, there's just a ton happening all summer long. Tuesday night is country night. You come down and learn how to country dance. Wednesday night, we're bringing Seaglass Burger Night over to Surfside. That starts in a couple of weeks.
Nice.
And the Friday night, we have live rock bands. We get some of the best bands in the region, which
know.
is always a fun time. Saturday nights, we are doing a lot of themed DJ parties. We're doing a disco theme night this Saturday night. Disco has become, disco is back. Aren't you
Is
excited?
it really?
Mikey,
I'm
you
excited.
gotta go. Get your bell bottoms out, your leisure suit.
That brings me back to the frolics underneath the mirrored ball.
Yeah.
I mean, cripe, that place, you wouldn't remember because you're not from the area, right? Where are you from? Connecticut?
I grew up in New Haven, Connecticut.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
boy. Pizza City, New Haven.
Yes.
Mm.
Yep.
Joanne wants to say hi. Go ahead, Joanne.
Hi there. Hi, Kathy. I have a question for you.
Yes.
I've been about Surfside. I hear you talk about all of the activities. Do you know if they're going to be doing any Sunday music?
So we are looking at doing some theme Sundays now along the, Beach Boy Buffett, fun beach music. We are doing 5 reggae concerts this year, but every Sunday is not going to be a reggae Sunday anymore. We're doing 5 national acts, and the rest we're going to be livening up with just some fun Sunday afternoon, kick back and listen to some fun beach tunes and have a cocktail and enjoy Opry Beach.
There
That
you go.
sounds fabulous. As the Sunday schedule will be available online as well.
Within the next couple of weeks, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you. I have to tell you, I'm
Joanne,
a huge, yes.
I want to thank you very much for calling in. The Seaglass, do you go there often, or are you
do,
familiar with
but-
the property?
Very much so. I go to some of the concerts there. I actually watch our granddaughter do her dance recitals there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's a lovely venue for that. And I've been to a lot of the Christmas tree lightings upstairs.
Yeah.
Then one of
Festival
my
of
favorite
Trees.
places. Yeah, one of my favorite places I have to tell you is Capri because the staff is
Yes.
fabulous. We love Kathleen and we love Betsy.
Nice.
Kathleen,
Really
Sarah.
nice. Really nice.
Yeah, they somebody else called and said that it was very homey, and they like going in during the off season. That's an interesting because the off season is you can't rely on just the 2 months in the summertime, 3 months in the summertime.
It's
So-
still busy off season.
Yeah, I every time I go there, it seems like Kathleen knows everybody in that building, and so it tells me that they're all local, you know. And I think that's fantastic. I want to thank you very much, Joanne, for giving us a call. And,
Sure. Thank you, and thanks for answering my question.
All right.
You bet.
Have
Thank you.
a nice weekend, huh?
Thanks, you too. Bye-bye.
Well, we're thrilled. Capri is really, like you said, it's a hidden gem. I even know my husband drives to Capri every Wednesday night as soon as they open because he loves the chicken francaise. It's one of his favorite dishes.
Oh, really?
And as you know, I grew up in Pizza City with Pepe's and Sally's and the Spot.
Which one would you
Modern.
choose? Which one would you choose?
In New Haven?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a modern fan.
Are you really?
Yeah, modern pizza.
Okay, so now
Yeah.
it's Tripoli's and Christie's. You get a whole different choice.
Yeah. No, actually it's Capri for me. We have a gorgeous pizza oven we have amazing pizza. Honestly, it's
nice.
very
I didn't know that.
Yeah, back when we did our
Yeah,
renovations.
the renovations,
after
by the way.
a couple of years ago.
Is your imprint on those? No, we'll go back to the builder, the family of Bills.
Yeah, we put a pizza oven out front and
Oh,
feature
nice.
a great, it is Napolitan style pizza. So it's thin crust, crispy. My favorite is the eggplant pizza.
Lou, you brought up Tripoli and Christie's. What is surprising, and many of our listeners do not know this, that Tripoli actually opened up in 1945. Tripoli's has been there since 1945. What has become known as beach pizza.
Oh, yeah.
And that's a big thing.
Which is
And
square pizza with a lot of sugar.
Well, the sauce is extremely sweet. I don't know what goes into it, but the term beach pizza, and no matter when you're up there, I love going up in the wintertime just for chuckles.
Yep.
I like going up in the winter, getting a couple of slices,
Yep.
and just
It's so funny when I moved here and people started talking about beach pizza. I'm like, what is beach pizza?
little squares,
Yes.
little squares. So
Yeah,
what
you
else?
had to get a corner piece and
Yeah.
it's sweetened for the kids, and but it's just a tradition, right? For
Well,
us,
this is
it's all
it.
nostalgia.
This is it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like at the.
But I want to get a good pizza at Capri, a little less sweet.
Yes, you need to try the
Yeah,
pizza.
excellent.
Yeah, I definitely
Eggplant
will.
Pizza's excellent.
Going up this weekend.
The meatball pizza's excellent, but still the tried and true people love the chicken parm. And if you're a chicken parm and an eggplant parm fan, you can get both in one dish. You can do a half and half.
Get
So-
out. Seriously?
Yes. And we have Mike Condon's famous Italian wedding soup. So
Mike Condon.
yes, Mike
Yeah.
is the chef de cuisine at Capri.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Sweetheart Inn. Lou.
Sweetheart Inn closed.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So Capri has really come into its own. It's really people love Capri, but and a lot of people also mentioned, several people mentioned about going to shows. A lot of people go to Capri, go to Seaglass prior to coming to a show
going. Yeah.
at Blue Ocean Music Hall, which is fantastic. Tonight we
What's
have.
the occupancy at the music hall? 450, something like that.
So we just had the Guess Who there.
Oh,
and we
so
did a
when I see a so
brand new
what?
floor
Tell me.
plan.
Yeah.
We're trying to up our capacity a little bit, so we do have a new floor plan that we tried out that we'll do with some shows that we want to be able to get a little bit bigger of an act, and we need a few more seats. So now we can seat about 650
Nice.
for a theater style show. We did the Guess Who back in May. just a couple of weeks ago. That was fun. But at table seating is $480, and then
Okay.
we'll do some standing room only.
That's Louis' favorite spot. Standing
Yeah.
in the back, right? You got he
By the
would be
bar, yeah.
he'd be by leaning on the bar.
Yeah.
And that was his favorite spot. But there
Southside
isn't
Johnny every
there-
year.
there
Yeah,
isn't a bad
Southside
seat
Johnny.
Oh,
there.
yes, coming up.
Yep.
There isn't a
End of
bad
July.
seat
No.
in that building.
No.
How many feet do you think from the bar to the stage? Can't be much.
Well, from the back of the room to the front, no seat is more than 50 feet from the
Yep.
stage.
Yeah, no, it's a great room.
Yeah.
It's a great room.
Seriously.
Oh, yeah. Come on. I've known that since the beginning. Got to have those little factoids down. Yeah.
Are you done?
Yes.
Or is
I
there more?
am. No, I have a lot more, actually.
How'd the Guess Who do?
Wow.
Oh, it's sold out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The the boardwalk that the state put in,
Yes.
that has been received tremendously. I know when Barbara and I go, and by the way, Barbara just said good morning, said hello.
Oh, hi, Barbara.
We love to have a bite to eat, and usually it's at Seaglass because I like looking at the ocean. And then we'll go on the boardwalk, and they have plenty of places where you can sit, which I think is fantastic. Now, that's about 450 feet long, plus or minus. Is there any chance that they would be extending that? Because a lot of people use it.
I have not heard anything to that
All
regard.
right, you
I
would know.
can
I
tell
mean, you got your ear to the ground.
Yeah, that right now, it kind of things started. The boardwalk was the catalyst that got everything else going, right? So you have the boardwalk last summer, the new welcome center,
The
right?
restrooms.
And the restroom
Yep.
facility that has the showering and the picnic area. Information center is in the new welcome center. That's all open now, which is phenomenal, much needed for many, many years.
In the center on Broadway, those planters that are there with all the flowers. And I love what some of the local artists are doing as they decorate them and they paint them. That is so cool. I love that.
So that's all by the Salisbury Beach Partnership, which is a nonprofit 501c3.
Can we talk about that when we come back?
that
Because I have to
owns-
take a break.
Yes.
Do you mind?
Sure.
Huh?
I'd love to.
Yeah.
Yes.
You sure? I have your permission. Louis, why don't we take a quick break and we'll come back and we'll talk about the partnership,
All
which
right.
you happen to be on the board.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. We'll be right back.
Ciao, this is Esther of You, Me, and Sicily. I want to talk to you about Tommy Amin and the great staff at Butcher Boy Market. Families, foodies, and home chefs come together at Butcher Boy to talk good food and create traditions. They offer the best in quality cuts of beef, pork, lamb, poultry, and restaurant-style steaks and chops. Produce? All of their produce is hand-selected to complement any meal or even to make it your main course. Their deli serves fresh roast beef, turkey, and beautiful imported Italian cold cuts, cheeses, and antipasto. And don't forget the Butcher Boy Bakery, featuring sweet delectables from all over the state, as well as their very own bakery. That's Butcher Boy, where the secret to a great steak is, of course, the steak. Located at 1077 Osgood Street in North Andover, Massachusetts, in the Butcher Boy Plaza. Ciao!
This is David from the Sicilian Corner. You know, Mike, Tom, and I love to go to Salisbury Beach, but we love different things and can never agree where to go. Tom likes the casual family-style dining with the great Italian cuisine, Capri's seaside Italian kitchen and pizzeria. Me? I love the elegant romantic vibe Seaglass with the amazing view and terrific menu, with prices that make it the place you want to visit each and every week. Mike loves a drink in his hand and a cool ocean breeze right off the surf and the rhythms of a cooler reggae band. We all know Mike loves Bob Marley tunes at Surfside. Who doesn't love a great show? National acts, comedy, regional favorites, and the beautiful and intimate Blue Ocean Concert Hall. Lucky for us, Atlantic Hospitality is the host of all of these great places, and they treat everyone like they are Mike Lomazzo. Best of all, we never have to choose. Park the car once and all this fun is right at your fingertips. You can have it all in the heart of Salisbury Beach. Find out all the ways you can have a great night at Salisbury Beach at northshorepavilion.com. And Mike, Tom, and I will see you there.
This is Tom Zappala. Located in the heart of downtown Haverhill, The Haverhill Beef Company is a full-service, old-fashioned butcher shop and meat market that continues to be a valued family tradition since 1952. Peter and Monica Carboni's Haverhill Beef offers individualized service from an outstanding selection of marinated sirloin tips, homemade sausage, marinated chicken, and thick, juicy Chairman Reserve steaks. Your family deserves the best, so call Peter at 978-374-4795 or visit their website at www.haverhillbeef.com.
Hi, this is Mike, and I would like to tell you about the Deborah Care Law Offices, a firm that is focused on estate planning, probate, trust administration, and elder law issues. You will feel comfortable discussing important issues concerning both you and your loved ones, as well as having the information you need to make an informed decision about your family's future. How do I know? Because I'm a client of Dan Deborah Care. If you want to have peace of mind knowing that your loved ones are protected, call Deborah Care Law Offices today. In Massachusetts, 978-686-4645. In New Hampshire, 603-894-4141.
At Catadella Funeral Home, we reinvest in our business to provide your family with the best facilities. It begins with a beautifully landscaped exterior, parking for 250 vehicles, and a comfortable and inviting access to our renovated interior. Funerals can be costly, so you should review and compare plans to make sure you receive services that are fairly priced. I invite you to experience the Catadella difference in cost, facility, and service.
Catadella's honoring and celebrating the lives of the people we loved, providing exceptional care since 1929.
This is Cindy,
And Mike Kunstler.
owners and operators of Four Oaks Country Club and Grazie Italian Restaurant in Drake, Massachusetts.
Grazie Italian Restaurant is the hidden gem of the Merrimack Valley.
Why is that?
We have an incredible chef, Oscar Figueroa.
In the words of local famous chef and restaurant owner Lydia Shire,
Oscar thrives on hard work.
he is capable and gifted.
No one makes better food. Scallops, seared to perfection.
House-made ravioli with farm-fresh local corn.
And buttery tender, lazy man's lobster, just to name a few.
You have to come experience Grazie Italian Restaurant for yourself.
Grazie Italian Restaurant, located at Four Oaks Country Club, 80 Meadow Creek Drive in Drake, Massachusetts. Hope to see you soon.
And we're back. Kathy Aiello.
I'm sorry. Can we tell everybody before we get started, we have a new Facebook page, the Sicilian Corner Podcast, new YouTube channel, the Sicilian Corner Podcast.
Okay, how do people get to it?
They search the Sicilian Corner Podcast on Facebook or YouTube, and a new email address, the Sicilian Corner Podcast at Gmail, making it easy for everybody.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Maybe
So
we can
like us on Facebook, by the way, and
Okay.
subscribe on YouTube, and we're live on both outlets right now.
and also on 980.
980
WCAP. Yeah. You know, this signal has gotten much better. This signal now, I mean, they go into the north end. I mean, it's cool. Go north as far as Concord now. You can pick them up right by Route 2 in Air. And it probably goes to maybe Amesbury. I think we're right on the edge of
that's about-
Amesbury. I
sounds
think
about
that's just about it.
I saw Sam yesterday, but he didn't say hi to me. But still, probably didn't recognize me like Kathy.
Well, this is it. This is it. She says she was talking real low, so you wouldn't hear. Is that Lou?
Back when my hair was gray.
Kathy,
Yes.
I'm turning the mic over to you, girl. We've
Dun,
got
dun,
about
dun.
14 minutes.
You're
So
too
go
funny.
for it.
I don't know if I can fill 14 minutes. but-
Oh, come
Yeah.
on. Simply you jest.
We'll help.
Well, we started talking about the Salisbury Beach Partnership, which, yes, I am on the board of directors of, and, you know, it's an organization that was actually how I came to work at Salisbury Beach, was creating the Salisbury Beach Partnership with the group of residents and business owners there.
Interesting.
And it's amazing how far things have come since then. We started with things like the Sand and Sea Festival, if you remember that, the Merrimack River Maritime Festival, where we brought in tall ships. Then the focus became, you know, advocating for public space and, you know, redevelopment of the beach with the boardwalk. And then the historic carousel. So it has been a passion of the organization and of Wayne Capilupo for a number of years to bring a carousel back to Salisbury Beach. And this historic carousel isn't the exact one
Right.
that was there, but it is built in the same year by the same carvers and manufacturer
I saw that.
as the original Salisbury Beach Carousel. It's a Loof 1909 Loof Mangles Carousel. So, and believe me, as much as the history, the carvings are maintained, it has gone through a process to be ready to open in the new facility. Carousel and Carvings out in Ohio just did this whole refurbishment of all the mechanicals that make carousel work. So it is all set up inside now, and it's just absolutely
Can't wait.
stunning. The
Can't
building is stunning, the carousel is stunning, and it's just a real exciting moment to be able
A nostalgia
in the next few
trip.
weeks, hopefully, to be able to open the doors for people to come in and ride the carousel again for the first time in years.
What's your estimated time for?
It's hard to say
Okay.
because you have to have a state inspection. So
Yeah.
it's could be a couple of weeks, could be a month. So
Oh,
it's just really hard
sooner
to
the
say.
better. I'm sure the
Yes.
kids. Beautiful picture of it that Luke put up there. Lovely.
All
Wow.
enclosed now, so it's going to be comfortable to ride, and it's going to be great. It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
I miss the Dodgems. I used to love the Dodge.
yeah.
Dodgers. I was silly.
Yeah.
I was silly.
I miss the Himalaya.
Well, this guy used to work.
Funny.
He used to work the
Well, that
Himalaya.
used to be in our parking lot at
Yep.
where Seaglass and Promotion Event
Yeah,
Center.
that was Shaheen's, right?
Yes, Shaheen's
Used to work there
Funorama.
with my white bucks.
In fact,
White
They
bucks.
were required.
White bucks.
Yeah.
Did you? Can you give us like how
were you
would
one of
go?
the Himalaya guys?
Yeah, I was one of the Himalaya guys.
No way.
Yeah.
Listen to this. Give us.
And now we'll go the other way.
There you go.
Real fast. Playing ABBA and all that.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah. That was funny. Yeah, that's Shaheen's. That's the amusement park there. That's your parking lot
So
now, right?
Roger Shaheen's
Roger
daughter,
Shaheen, yeah.
Gilda, she will, when we do get to finally do a grand opening, she is on board to be there. I mean, this is, historical moment for her as well, being able to see that the carousel come back to the beach.
And I know it's for Mikey and for me too. The Salisbury Beach was such a part of our youth. I mean, just
Big time.
Yeah.
it was
Big
mecca. We just all took off on the weekends and just went to the beach,
Yeah.
and it was great.
I mean, there's an age difference between Louis and myself naturally, but the Frolics would draw names. The best artists that were playing, that were touring, would be there.
Yes.
And it was very, very, very special. But the one thing that I enjoyed going to, I believe it was on a Wednesday night, was the wrestling matches. I
That's
like
right.
that. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah. They had
Goodness.
they had the girls team
Rock 'em, sock 'em, Mike.
tag match.
Yep.
They had the midgets that would
Yeah,
wrestle.
the midgets. Yep.
Yeah. Terrible Ricky. He was one of them.
I was sneaking in underage, but yeah.
Speaky Queasy. He was another one. Oh God.
Oh my gosh.
Oh sure. It was the
Broke
mirror. It was fun.
broke my heart when the Frolics came down. Just broke my heart.
Yeah.
The hurricane of '78 really did so much damage to it. It was inevitable.
Yeah.
Kathy, I digress. Talking about the wrestling.
And by the
matches.
way, I played what is it, Galaxia, where Seaglass is now. When it was an arcade, that building.
Oh, that I think the Beach Club was where Seaglass is now. The arcade was where the music hall is now,
Right,
on
exactly.
the first
Yep.
floor.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Was it an arcade and a bathhouse?
Arcade and a bathhouse.
Yeah.
Yep.
Too funny. Well, we still have plenty of entertainment happening, and in addition to the carousel this summer,
Oh, I like this much better than the
great
old arcade.
lineup
Yeah.
of music happening, live music, concerts on the waterfront, oceanfront every Saturday night starting June 24th. We have bands like Beetlejuice, the B Street Bombers,
B Street Bombers.
N-Train.
Tomaselli.
They're still
Tomaselli's
doing it,
group. He's
huh?
still doing it,
Wow.
man.
Yeah.
Good for
I'll
them.
tell you. B Street Bombers. We
We
used
have
them
a
at the
Beach
feast
Boys
a lot.
tribute all summer long. Fleetwood Mac tribute. Who else we have coming?
Yeah, tribute bands are huge now, huh?
Yes, they
Yeah.
are huge.
Yeah.
But think about it. We do a lot of them in the music hall, and we're working with quality band. I mean, they
Yep.
may be touring just like a regular act. It's an inexpensive concert ticket for people, and you're able to relive your youth
Yep.
and see a favorite band because so many of them either aren't together anymore, they're not touring anymore, or at
they're in
least
their
for
late
us, they're
70s.
beyond
Yeah.
our reach
Hey,
in terms
hey,
of.
No, not that there's anything wrong with that, but
So it's a great way to
Yeah.
experience music and
Not
A
only
lot
that,
of the tribute bands that we bring in, they really have it, down.
have it.
They have it
They
nailed,
they do.
dialed
They
in.
do.
Yeah.
You mentioned the Beatle group. They're outstanding.
Beetlejuice, yeah.
Beetlejuice. They're
Yes,
outstanding.
they're playing outside at the beach center. That's every Saturday night. Friday night we have like a DJ family, beach
That's
party.
the place that we used to do the Sicilian Corner at, right?
Yes, from the stage, right at the ocean
No
front.
more. We're not there no more.
Who, you aren't there anymore?
No, you don't ask us to come, Louis and I.
We can do it at
I
Seaglass.
told you could come whenever you want.
Yeah, I'm hurt.
We'll do it in Seaglass.
I'm hurt.
Too funny.
Fireworks this year?
Yes, I was just going to say that following the concert, Saturday night, fireworks starting June 24th through Labor Day. And we also have fireworks and a whole big 4th of July weekend planned. There'll be music 5 nights in a row.
Oh, wow.
There's going to be a pet parade on 4th of July. So we have, let's see who's there that weekend. We have the Young Performers Club is performing on the 2nd. We have Steel Fingers there on the 3rd. N-Trains there on the 1st. And on the 4th, we have Joppa Flats. We have fireworks on Saturday night the 1st and fireworks on Tuesday night the 4th. So it's going to be a great week at the beach that week.
The Seaglass reservations, would you recommend?
Yes, definitely.
That weekend.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Especially
Any
if you want a
weekend,
window seat.
To be honest, any weekend. You should make a reservation in advance. But don't forget about those secret weekdays when we're still busy on weeknights, but that's also a great time to come in on a Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night.
Wednesday night's my favorite night to go out. It always has been. I love it. I call it civilized, and sometimes I refer to Saturday night as amateur night.
Yeah,
because you don't know what the hell you're going to bang into.
Yeah.
I mean, today you look at somebody wrong. You don't know if they're going to pull out a pistola. It's
geez.
crazy. It's
That's
crazy.
a nice thought.
Well, you don't know.
Well,
You know something? There's a lot of unbalanced people walking around. People that have some serious freaking problems.
That's always
And
been
they
true,
closed
Mikey.
Danvers State Hospital.
Yeah.
I mean, what do they have? Where do these people? Can they go? They can't help it. So what else do we got?
Yeah, go on a weeknight. Reserve the corner table in the corner at Seaglass, the windows, so you can see.
That is the
see
highly
south and see-
coveted table.
Yeah.
Listen
Some
to this
people
guy.
even know the number.
Oh, I don't know the number. Mikey knows the number.
I do.
Is that called the Lomazzo table?
I do.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I do.
What table number is it?
No, I'm not going to say it on the air. I'll never get it again.
Oh, you're too funny. That's right. You probably won't.
No.
But now you mentioned ABBA earlier. So, disco is huge this year. It's kind of making a comeback. And we've been
good.
doing the concert, which is the music of
Yep.
ABBA every year. And if you enjoy what's wonderful about that show, so we have 2 shows happening this year. They are both almost sold out. It's a really fun time. That's in August.
bet, yeah.
And what's so great about it is it's generations. You'll see, grandmothers, mothers, daughters coming together, and it's just fun music. It's a fun night. So lots of great concerts coming up this summer. We have Southside Johnny, Leftover Salmon. Bob Marley's got a few days of shows happening.
Do people dress
and
for
some
the
great-
ABBA show?
Yes.
Oh, that must be fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have my ABBA pants as well.
Do you really?
I'll be donning that.
Nice.
Oh, absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, fun show.
So
How about getting back to our Italian restaurant at the
Yes,
beach?
Capri.
Please.
Seaside Italian
That's one of
Pizzeria.
my favorite haunts.
Kitchen.
And I do have a tendency with Barbara to like it off season because sometimes the traffic can be a little bit, especially with construction on 495. I noticed this morning coming in, 495 was moving. Last week, my God, I don't know if it had to be construction. I mean, if you were doing 7 miles an hour, you were moving,
Really? Wow.
you were flying. It was awful. And I hate that. I was on the Mass Turnpike a couple of weeks ago and I hit a 19-mile backup.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Hope you don't have to tinkle in a hurry. I'm telling you that right now.
But you hit the vibrator on your seat, on your car seat, and you're just comfortable, right?
Put the oldie station on.
Yeah.
Why I can, and you too. I mean, you're a lot younger, but I know the words of some of these crazy, stupid songs. How they come up with some of these lyrics, I don't know. Like My Friend the Witch Doctor. What the hell? How do you sit down? A normal person. How do you sit down and write crap like that? And I loved it.
crap, that
I
was
love-
brilliant.
It's-
And you don't
it's-
remember what you had for lunch yesterday, but you remember the lyrics. to
No,
that song.
when it comes
Yeah.
to food, I remember pretty
Okay,
good.
yeah.
So anyway,
What's your favorite dish at Capri?
you know something? I try to order something different every time I go because I like experiment. And it doesn't have to be Italian. I love Greek food. I love Chinese. You name it, I'll try it. You know, and I think that's the fun about going out to eat.
Yep.
You're going to try something that, when it comes to making like a veal cutlet or a chicken cutlet, I do that at home.
Right.
I want something
Yeah.
out of the ordinary.
Yes.
I'm the same way. I
And-
want something I can't make. I can't
Exactly.
make well.
Are you a good cook?
I'm good on the grill. I'm good with that kind of thing, but not that type of Italian cooking. I like a good Italian.
I'm outstanding.
Oh, are you good?
Yeah.
You never bring any stuff in.
So
Well, I used to.
Okay.
And we'll get back to it. Now that Tommy's gone, oh yeah, I'll start bringing anything you want.
okay, sauce or gravy?
Oh, don't start.
You know,
We'll be
something.
doing this for weeks
Yeah,
now.
it's a joke.
Okay.
You know something. Gravy is what you put on chicken. All right.
Okay, I agree.
Oh,
Yeah, absolutely.
I was
all
wondering
right.
where New Haven fell in that
Then,
because it's right
well,
on the border.
The Aiellos from New Haven, Connecticut,
Yep.
call it sauce.
Yep.
It is tomato sauce.
And
So-
I just love doing, you name it, artichokes, stuffed artichoke, you name
Yeah.
it.
She did it right after I put the email up too. We're gonna get 1,000 emails about that because this just goes on for weeks. This whole discussion just goes on for weeks.
You know
Now,
who's the
Kathleen
biggest
from
instigator? Pat
Capri,
Benty.
Pat Benty, yeah.
I think calls it gravy. We had a little contest amongst the staff once.
They
sauce
call
or
it gravy.
I think Kathleen might call it gravy.
Who's the head honcho?
But
Kathleen or
you can
you?
have that discussion with her when she comes in to talk to you next.
Yeah.
So
No, I never want to have that discussion again.
too funny.
Call it whatever you want.
Well, we
Yeah.
have a great team at Capri. You know,
Yeah.
they're everything's
I'll tell you,
scratch made, and
You should feel very,
It's-
very proud of
Yeah.
what has happened.
Mike put some great specials together on the weekends, and you know he's got his famous prime rib there. You can get the queen and the king, and I don't know, maybe a junior. I'm not sure. I can't remember about that one. But lots of great Italian dishes, and like I said, the pizza's great.
I think it
There's
was
great
Joanne that
variety.
said it was like eating at home. The very friendly crowd,
Nice.
Yeah,
and that's important. How much time we have?
the staff
Time
is
to
fun.
wrap.
Time to wrap.
Time
Hey.
to wrap.
Time to wrap, baby. Hey, listen, thank you so much for coming in. I hope we can do this again.
Yes,
And next time, maybe we can have Kathleen come in.
yes,
I
definitely.
would like that because
Great.
she's the first. She's a class act.
We'll
I
settle
love her.
this gravy
I love
thing.
her to piece. Listen, everybody, next week, Joe Gatto is going to be with us. Joe's going to
nice.
be joining us,
Nice.
chef from scratch,
Yep.
his new show, and we're
Nice.
excited about that. And we'll be back here on the airways next week. And thank you very much for our callers that called in and said hello. And thank you, my dear.
Well, thank you for having me, and we'll see everyone at the beach.
Louis
this
looks good,
summer.
huh?
Yes, Louis looks good.
We'll see you. Have a nice weekend.